Okay, so hi dear Virgo, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading, no contact love reading for all the Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Not a love reading actually. Whosoever you are in no contact with it's valid for you guys. Okay, the roles can be reversed also. The action can be from your side also. Please keep that in mind as it's a mutual reading. Okay, want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Okay, let's see. Virgo, the person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now at this present moment. Let's see what we have. Mhm. We have Five of Swords, Ten of Cups, Moon card. Bottom of the deck is a Four of Swords. So this person is very very stressed out because they feel like you guys had the potential to move forward and make something happen between you guys, like a happily ever after kind of a deal, a long term partnership, a commitment or marriage kind of a deal. But because of their fear or insecurity or insecurities, or because of their indecisive behavior or mysterious or secretive kind of behavior, things went completely south. Still, their ego is kind of trying to tell them that this is not their fault, or whatever happened was supposed to happen the way it happened. It is nobody's fault. At the same time, this person is not able to digest the fact that things are not as they used to be. Things are not that beautiful. Things are not happy go lucky. Bottom of the deck is a Four of Swords. This person is trying their best to heal themselves, trying to make them understand that whatever happened happened, they have to move forward, but they are not able to do that. There is a continuous insecurity. There is a continuous energy of what you are doing, what you are up to. Maybe you are with somebody else, maybe you are moving forward, maybe you are happy with someone else, maybe this is like a missed opportunity for them. Like their mind is creating scenarios and stories that might or might not be true, but they're continuously thinking negative, and they're continuously stressed out what you are up to, because you might not be posting too much on social media, you might have blocked them, or you might not be responding to them, and this is giving them this energy of what if you are doing something that they will not be able to handle. At the same time, this person is feeling like this is a missed opportunity between you and them, and this silence, this space, this distance between you guys is making them making this person feel more and more insecure and stressed out. Wow. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Virgo? We have Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck is a Ten of Pentacles. Now, if they are dealing with somebody else also, like if there were third party issues, maybe family, maybe romantic third parties, maybe they keeping their options open or whatever. This person wants to have this collaboration, partnership, coming together, coming back together with you. This person wants to handle this situation with a lot of maturity, with a lot of understanding, and with a lot of practicality, and they want to see what can happen if you guys are going to come back together, meanwhile keeping their energies invested in those other people, other situations, other bonds too. Not that much as they used to, but still keeping their energies open to those things, those people, those situations also that they were dealing with when you guys were together. Maybe that is something that they cannot let go of. Maybe they are financially dependent, or it's their family, or it's something that they're working on. Okay, but there's a sense of wanting to have this connection, like coming together, coming back together, and handling it with maturity this time, handling it with a lot of practicality and understanding this time. Okay, so this person wants to repeat the cycle with you, but this time they want to handle it differently, in a grounded, mature, and practical kind of a way. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. So they have this sense of wanting to have something long term, something that they can rely on, something that you can rely on. This person still hold on to the desire of I'm sorry, I was about to sneeze. This person still wants to hold on to this desire of having something long term, having something stable and secure and safe with you. Maybe a marriage kind of a deal if it is possible between you and them, and or creating a stable base, maybe a future together, like a business kind of a deal. Maybe you guys are family and you guys can come together to create some kind of good business deal or creates a stable base for your family together. Whatever is applicable, take it how it resonates with you, but they are looking forward to have something long term, something stable, meanwhile not completely letting go of those people, situations or things that were interfering, but mostly trying to detach from those situations. Let's see what could be the possible action from their side, if any, by the end of December 2025, Virgo. We have Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Devil card. So they might try to approach you, okay, but they are going to be very, very guarded, Virgo. This person is going to try to approach you like they might approach you like this person wants to say like 100 things to you, but they are going to say only one thing to you. That's the approach that they are going to use in this situation between you and them. It's like they want to be guarded, they don't want to come towards you without any kind of proper stable energies. They don't want to come towards you like looking like a fool or something. They might test the waters with you. Simply they might connect with you and test the waters with you, like how you are going to behave. Well, like if you are going to like open up or not, up to what extent you are going to open up, if you are interested or not, and then accordingly they are going to take a step by step approach towards proceeding further in this direction. So they have this energy of wanting to say thousand things to you and they ending up saying only one thing, and then they are going to eventually test the waters with you. They are going to see if things are balanced, if things are up and down, things are stable or not, and then they will try to like proceed further or not to proceed further accordingly. I don't see a lot of communication happening. Seven of Wands with the Eight of Wands here is blocked communication. So communication might happen, but that is not going to be that much open, that much heart to heart, that much expressive or back and forth communication kind of a deal. There is a potential, but this person is not going to open up. They are going to be very, very guarded because they don't want to get hurt, and this person doesn't want you to also get hurt by whatever is happening. Bottom of the deck is a Devil. Like there is still an influence of third party energies in their life. That is also the reason that they are not able to open up even if they want to. That is also the main reason, actually, you can say. So they are still attached, or they are still connected to those people, situations or things that were interfering in the bond before. Okay, and still they are attached to those energies. They are not able to completely let go of them, even if they're like the attachment is not that much intense now, but it's still there and it's still influencing their decision making energies. So they might connect, but they are not going to be fully open to the idea of having full on reconciliation. They might connect, then disengage, disconnect, and then connect, and this disconnect, then disconnect. Try to like test the waters with you, and accordingly they are going to evolve or dissolve the situation. This depends on you also, how you are going to respond, or if you are going to respond at all or not. And then when you are going to respond, well, like what you are going to how you are going to make them feel, and all of these things. Okay, so communication possibilities are there, but it is going to be very limited, very guarded, and kind of unstable, not very grounded or very stable energy, not in a flow. Let's see the guidance for you guys, Virgo. We have the Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck is a Four of Wands. This situation is dead, Virgo. This situation have taught you multiple times that this is going to make you feel left out in the cold again and again and again. All you are going to get out of this situation is loss, heartbreak, and feeling lonely even if you are in this bond. This collaboration, this partnership, this coming together, coming back together, you have tried multiple times with this particular person, with this particular energy, or maybe with similar kind of people or similar kind of energies in the past as well. still you are continuously repeating the same kind of repetitive cycle again and again and again, and blaming the whole divine, blaming the other person, blaming your destiny and whatnot. It's time for you to understand the true meaning of collaboration, partnership, the true meaning of a true relationship, where two people are together and they are not going to leave each other for any stupid reason. They need, even if there are certain things that are not perfectly fine, people who loves you still stays. People who loves you work together. Okay, they want to be there for you. They are going to do anything, whatever it takes to be with you. If somebody wants to be with you, Virgo, they are going to take whatever it takes to be with you. As simple as that. If only you are putting in the effort and energy from your side, only you are draining your life energy, and you are trying to fix something or make something work out, then it's not a relationship. It's a one-sided energy. It's a one-sided effort, and you have done that multiple times. It's not the first time it's happening. So you are the one to blame here, honey. No one else, nothing else is to blame here. You have to hold the responsibility of your own actions, and then blaming the whole divine, blaming the whole universe, blaming your destiny. I did this for them, I did that for them, they are moron, they are this, they are that. Why the hell are you doing that? Who is forcing you to do that? I have seen people crying for doing a lot of things for people who don't deserve them, that those things. Why the hell are you doing that? Stop it. Let it hurt. Let it bother you for some time, and eventually you are going to be free. We all, the human race is on this planet Earth to get lessons and evolve. Get lessons, evolve. Lessons, evolve. That's our journey. If we are not going to get the same lesson, we have to repeat the same lesson 1,000 times in one lifetime if we are not going to get it. That's up to you. Okay, but you are responsible for your own misery. You are responsible for your own happiness. It's as simple as that. And one-sided efforts is not a relationship. Bottom of the deck is a Four of Wands. You deserve happiness. You deserve something that you can rely on. You deserve something that is going to make you so peaceful that you can sleep at night without any kind of insecurity or fear or any kind of heavy and burdensome kind of energies. That kind of love you deserve, Virgo. And for that kind of love to enter in your life, you have to become that energy first. We always get what we are. We never get what we want until we become what we want. There's a huge difference in this statement. Repeat this statement 3-4 times and you will understand. Trust me, you will. Okay, so let me answer one of your questions related to your love and relationship area, related to this situation. Take it how it resonates with you according to your situation. This portion also might or might not resonate with you. I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds for the same, and if you need more time, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. So you can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple and precise, and I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 to 15 seconds, and your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is this is the sign. This is the sign. Let me explain from the guidebook. Sometimes we find ourselves in limbo, putting off making decisions or taking next steps towards something we are unsure of. If you have been searching for a sign that you should do, leave, or start something, this is that sign. This also means that depending on the question you have asked, this is an affirmative card and a form of yes. Think of it as your green light to take action, whatever that means in your case. So thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.